by being mean. Hello, my name is Amanda. I'll be your nurse today.
Nice to meet you. I'm Becky.
Yeah, I know your name. It's in your chart, okay? I know how to f***ing read. Are you in any pain? Or like, what's the deal here?
Yeah, actually. My hip really hurts from the car accident and...
Pussy. What? I called you a pussy. Okay, what? Do you have hearing loss now too? Siri, open up the Notes app and write down patient with ugly haircut and bulbous head has acute hearing loss.
No! I heard you perfectly fine.
Oh. Siri, delete that. Just the part about the hearing loss.
What the hell?
All right. I have to assess your skin now.
Okay.
Ew. Okay, I've seen enough.
You hardly even looked! And are you even gonna look at my busted hip?
That's not the only thing that's busted. Okay, woof.
What the f*** is wrong with you, lady?
What?
Why are you being so mean to me?
Mean to you? What are you talking about, you f***ing idiot?
I'm here in the hospital, away from my family, and I'm scared, and you're standing there saying that I have an ugly haircut when we have the same haircut, and you know what? I've had family members die in the hospital, and...
Womp womp.
Did you just say womp womp? I need another nurse. I do not want you coming back into my room.
Good! Okay, because I don't want to come back in here anyways because your BO has been singeing my nose hairs, alright? At least I know my olfactory nerve is intact because damn! You know, I was gonna leave you with this brand new native body wash and help you out, but now I'm taking it with me.
No! Wait! That's the native body wash that leaves your skin feeling soft and hydrated and froths up into a luxurious lather?
Yes! The one that is residue-free and leaves your skin feeling silky, smooth, and smelling amazing!
Is it true that Native uses clean, effective, simple, and naturally derived ingredients to cleanse your skin?
Yes! And you know what else? They're also phthalate, dye, and cruelty-free and vegan.
And they're made with plant-based, purified ingredients with citric acid for pH balance to keep your skin ultra happy.
The scents are longer lasting so you can smell fresher for longer.
And new scents are being released all the time, so you have a wide range to choose from. Whether you want to smell woodsy and spicy or clean and crisp, there's something for everyone.
How do you know so much about this?
I'm literally sitting here with a broken hip and helping you with a video, so just be grateful.
Okay. Sorry.
The scents I got were lilac and white tea, coconut and vanilla, and lavender and rose. The coconut and vanilla gives a fresh tropical vibe with a mild scent. The lavender and rose is crisp, floral, and spring-like. And the lilac and white tea, which is my favorite, has a super refreshing and sweet scent that is strong but not overpowering.
Native also just launched their new Candy Shop collection, launching in January 2023, to keep the sweetness of the holiday season and give you some Candy Shop-inspired scents.
So try out Native's new scents: Gummy Bears, Sweet Cinnamon Hearts, Sour Berry Belts, and Strawberry and Vanilla Taffy. 3 body washes are normally $27, but with my link and code, Emily6, you can get them for $17, which is 40% off.
With my code, her code, you can get 20% off any deodorant or lotion, so make sure not to miss out on this limited time offer. So can I use the code too, or...
How about you code? Also, just the whole thing of nurses making TikToks on the job. Why? You know, I'm sure that there are nursing TikTokers that are funny, like Nurse John, or, you know, other TikTokers that, like, are really, truly educational or whatnot. But some of these, it's just, like, purely bad jokes, or you taping yourself distressed at work because of whatever situation that's going on, like a patient death.
Just imagine Sia is playing in the background because I don't want to get copyrighted.
And I'm sorry, but imagine that you're a nurse and your patient dies, and your response is to make a TikTok. We lost him. What are you doing? Keep doing compressions! Amanda. Record me. What?
Just record me, Melissa!
Okay. Jesus. May he rest in peace. This one's for you. Lights, camera, action!
Why?
Is that the family? Tell them I'm in the middle of something. Renegade! Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness. Wait, he's breathing again. What are you doing? Keep recording me. Sorry.
Thank you. Like, seriously.
Help me! Shh. Help!
Quiet on set.
Help
Okay?
me!
And I should have stayed.
Now, obviously, I do not condone blatant mistreatment of anybody, but I do wonder if the meanness that people observe in these nurses has anything to do with the baseline level of jadedness that most nurses have because of the conditions of our job. Overall, I like nursing. You know, it's stable, you can help people and save lives and truly make a difference, and that's great. However, it is not something I can picture myself doing for the long run. Mainly that is due to the fact that I want to be an actress and an entertainer and I can't picture myself doing anything else. But it's also because nursing is tough, okay? Between the understaffing, the verbal assault, the physical assault, the sexual harassment, the lack of resources, being in a population with high use of drugs and gun violence, you know, it's not really a walk in the park. It's more of a sprint in the park while someone is chasing you with a knife at night. And I don't really know if people are aware of the things that nurses go through. And, you know, it could be different at every hospital, but this is, you know, my personal experience and many other nurses' personal experience. People spit in our faces. My coworker was put in a headlock. I've been called a I've been sexually harassed multiple times. I have been kicked in the chest. I've been punched in the chest. Someone attempted to kick me in the face. I've been scratched. A patient tried to hit me with her IV pole. And those are the things that are just popping up at the top of my head. I had a patient tell me that he had an Asian fetish and I left the room. And when I came back, he was masturbating. At a restaurant or store, if someone is verbally berating the staff or physically assaulting the staff for simply doing their job, right? In none of these situations was it ever warranted. I mean, I don't really think it's ever warranted to like be kicking and punching someone in the chest, but you know, I was simply doing my job, right? And I was like, you know, I've received threats and like all these different things, right? If that happened in any other type of facility, they would just be kicked out. But because it's a hospital, right, as the nurse, you need to keep going back in the room to, you know, take care of them and make sure they, you know, don't die. And I'm not saying that nurses have a free pass to just be mean to everybody. That is not what I'm saying at all. Just because you go through, like, harsh conditions on the job doesn't mean that you can just treat everybody with like blatant disrespect. But I just want to give context for those who don't work in healthcare so that they might be able to more readily understand why some nurses might seem jaded or seem detached. And honestly, to be a nurse, you need to have some level of jadedness and detachment or else you literally won't be able to do your job. I see horrific, tragic, terrible things in the hospital, things that make me wonder why life is so unfair and why certain people have to go through the challenges that they go through. And if I didn't keep a level of professionalism and detachedness, then I would be sobbing every single day for 12 hours straight. Of course, as a nurse, you need to be empathetic, but you also need to be able to keep up some boundaries so that way you don't get so emotionally invested in your patients that it affects your work.
William Dixon, 58-year-old male, non-compliant with his home insulin regimen, pre-op for a left foot amputation due to necrosis related to diabetes.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. He told me that he loves playing soccer, and now he can't anymore, so. Neuro-wise, he is oriented ×4. Are you okay?
Oh, goddamn. Yeah, it really sucks that he can't play soccer anymore.
Yeah, no, it definitely is terrible. Okay, so anyways, oriented ×4.
Sorry.
Okay, our manager already had to talk to you about crying too much. I mean, last week you were sobbing into the patient's medication cups and dissolving their pain meds. I mean, you need to get it together.
Another thing about the whole mean girls as nurses is the idea that nurses eat their young. Now, if some of you aren't aware, it is very common for bullying to occur in the field of nursing. It is apparently very common, though luckily I have not gone through it. I'm usually the one doing the bullying. But in all seriousness, nurses being mean, especially to newer nurses, was almost seen as a rite of passage or something. It was almost like hazing. In an article from 2021, the American Nurses Association states that 18 to 31% of nurses have been bullied by their colleagues, which seems like a pretty high number for me, considering that we are adults and not middle schoolers. Though the bullying can range from all different ages and genders, it does seem that the more senior nurses tend to be the ones picking on or bullying the newer nurses, treating them like they're